Hello everyone, I'm Kathy Leone in for Nancy O'Neill. Welcome to Suncoast FYI. Today we'll check in with our friends at the Loveland Center and we'll hear about new affordable luxury housing in downtown Sarasota. Plus, we get an inside look at a blues festival for a cause. Loveland Center works towards equality by providing opportunities for those with disabilities. And here to tell us how to get involved is Director of Community Impact, Jennifer Bushinger. Hi, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me yet again on the show.
Well, for folks who don't know, tell us about the Loveland Center and what it does.
So Loveland Center is an organization who's rapidly approaching 6 decades, providing life-changing services for individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities. So that will be individuals who may have autism, Down syndrome, cerebral palsy, spina bifida, or other diagnoses like that.
That's amazing. You guys are always growing, expanding. Tell us about some exciting things that are happening right now.
This is actually the year we are growing and expanding. We have been in Venice for 57 years, and because of that solid foundation, we are now able to proudly announce that we will be opening in Northport and Port Charlotte. So now we're expanding deeper into Charlotte County as well.
Oh, that is so fantastic. So, as you're doing that, what is the vision for the future then as you're expanding? What types of things and new things are happening?
So that's actually my favorite thing to be able to get to talk about. We are here and we were founded to be able to provide services to individuals with disabilities that need those services. And whatever those services may be, Loveland Center has actually gone through a bit of a change in the last few months, and I'd say probably the last 2 years, where we are now better equipped to serve all individuals. We are finding ways to create new programs, to tailor those programs specifically to better enhance the quality of life for those individuals. We've launched new programs. So we have a volunteer program where it actually is providing individuals with job skills. It's that vicious cycle. How do you get the job without the skills, but how do you get the skills without the job? So now we have a volunteer program where they are volunteering in the community and they're getting those resume building skills with some job coaching support. And it's really wonderful. And in less than a year, 50 individuals have already broken over 1,000 volunteer hours. So it's part of that community integration, which really is key. We at Loveland need to ensure and educate and advocate for our individuals that they are no different than you or I. They just need maybe a little more support, but we have to see them and hear them and get to know them. So by providing those opportunities to ensure that they're a part of and not apart from their community, then we are successful because they are successful.
And it's that, and you do need the community. So you've found, that I am guessing this love within the community, and people who do want to come in and support and help.
Yeah, we as a nonprofit rely very much so on the support of the community and donors and grantors. But it really is actually just wonderful to see community rise up and support us, especially as we're moving into new locations. We're not moving to new locations because we as an organization need to expand, but rather there are individuals in need of those services. So why continue to grow one location? Someone from Northport even may sit on a transportation bus for an hour and a half to reach a program that's only 5 hours. Why wouldn't we, with enough individuals, just take that program to those other locations? So it's really exciting time what we're going through right now.
And another exciting thing, we were talking a little bit ago before we got on air about a new program, a theater program that you guys are doing.
So this is the first anyone will actually be hearing about this, which is really exciting. Sometime in the fall and before the new year, we are actually partnering with the Player Center for Performing Arts here in Sarasota, and we're going to be launching a theater conservatory. So it's actually a niche program, and it's going to be providing communication and social skills as well as employment skills, because individuals are going to learn a number of things. Yeah, they're going to learn how to sing and act and dance, but they're also going to be learning set design and costume design and scenic painting and front of house and actual employable skills that can translate across all industries. So it's really exciting. We're really blessed to have this partnership, and it's a wonderful theater that we're getting to join forces with. And then we're going to be in Sarasota by virtue of that. So now add another location to the mix.
That's fantastic. Is there anything else that you wish folks knew about Loveland?
I just think that my role and leadership's role in the organization as a whole, with the support of our board of directors and administration, is that we educate and advocate through the community and to the community, and that they are no different than you or I. They deserve every opportunity, whether it's to seek a job, to live independently, or just learn a new set of skills that they may not have thought that they'd be able to explore or try, and that we provide the foundation to shine the light on them because they deserve it. They are individuals, they are a part of our community, and often part that's not visible. And it's our role to bring them into that spotlight.
And that's fantastic. Is there a way for folks to get to you guys if they would like to learn more or help, volunteer, offer, some of that job opening?
Yeah, so all of those things. We have a very big social media following. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn, and all of that's at Loveland Center. We also have our website, which is lovelandcenter.org, or just go to our website, call us. We're always in need of volunteers, especially as we are growing, definitely in Northport, Port Charlotte, and then in the fall in Sarasota. We will need volunteers to help support in those programs. So it's really wonderful.
Oh, Jennifer, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, well, just ahead on Suncoast FYI, we learned about new luxury downtown housing that won't break the bank. Well, if you ever wanted to live in downtown Sarasota but didn't think you could afford it, now at 332 Coconut, you can, and here with more, is owner and developer Mark Familio. Good morning.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
Good. Thank you so much for joining us. Boy,
That's
you
my
are
pleasure.
Busy man.
Yes, I am.
Just
Yes, I
finished
am.
the film
But
festival,
happily,
and you've
yeah.
got this now.
Yep, I have this and many other businesses actually,
well,
but
that's true.
this is the focus now, and we're very happy to be involved in it. We've got a great team of people put together, great contractors, great subcontractors, a great sales team, and best of all, we've been well received by the people of Sarasota and outside the area. People are buying units.
Well, then this that we're talking about is 332 Coconut.
That's right.
And we've all, I think, in the news, we talk a lot about affordable housing and maybe lack of it in our area, but this aims to change all that because this is very affordable. Nothing like it, correct?
Well, there truly is nothing like it. We kept certain frills out and kept the essential luxuries, I like to say, in that people come to expect. And we kept the price very low by cutting out middlemen in many cases. And so the pricing, while it's still expensive to the son of a depression dad like myself, it is much, much lower than anything else in the downtown area. And not only that, we were able to keep our fees very, very low.
That's important.
Because often when people buy condominiums, they're straddled with these $600, $700, $800, $900, in some cases $1,800 a month fees. I just don't understand that. So we did the best we could to negotiate long-term warranties and use the best products we could in order to make sure that our monthly fees and maintenance was going to be very low. And in fact, we've achieved that goal.
And we should say that because it is exactly it. When people buy, they look at the HOA, and you are around $300 a month, I think, which is just
we're actually below. We start well
That's
below
amazing.
$300 a month, and
fantastic.
we're excited about that. We didn't have a goal in mind. We just had the goal of providing the most efficient budget for the homeowners possible. And when we added it up and did the simple math, we came in with some great numbers. We're really excited about that. And our buyers have been too.
Yeah, and even for folks who maybe are not going to get in right away, but they want to lock one in now, you can actually rent, correct? Twice a year or something like that?
You can.
Right.
I mean, we've restricted that because we like to have a residential atmosphere there. It's a small
sure,
project.
yeah.
There's only 36 units.
Right.
About half of them have gone in less than a month.
Wow.
Which I think is very, very amazing. But it speaks to the quality of the project and our timing, of course, and our pricing. So yes, you can rent. We do allow, I think, 2 rents a year over 3 months. And I know, at least in one case, one of the groups from out of state is hoping to do that, pick up some seasonal rentals that basically will pay their mortgage for the year. And people are able to take advantage of that if they want to. A lot of people are coming in and they're moving out of another home up north or here in Sarasota or off of the Keys, and they're paying cash as well.
So this last time you were here, you were on the Morning Edition with myself, and
That's
we
right.
were talking about the film festival. We also talked about this because you were breaking ground that day, and that wasn't that long ago. So where are you in the build right now?
Well, we are we're finishing the second floor, which is amazing. It's all poured concrete, and of course the foundation, the pilings, everything associated with the construction on the lower levels is essential to what's happening above. We're using concrete construction and using post-tension cables, which is very, very strong. It's built like a parking garage. And so we're very, very durable. And as I said earlier, with a mind toward making sure our maintenance costs are low. And the building, of course, is hurricane resistant as required, but it far exceeds what the requirements are. So I'm very, very happy with how Gates Construction is completing the job. Of course, DSDG and Mark Sultana and his team were the architects on the job. And we have great structural engineers, great concrete guys. We're very, very excited. We have a great team.
It sounds like it. And that peace of mind to be so structurally sound, especially in our area and the hurricane that we saw last year.
That's right. We also, in the film festival portion of the building, we finished the first floor along the liner shops on 4th Street. And we're excited because we just laid in on the plan some additional plumbing to accommodate some repositioning. There's a lot of buzz at the office at 323 Central, which is in the same block, but up across from a Blue Line, just off the corner of Fruitville and Central. And we always have buyers in there, brokers, of course. We encourage brokers to come visit us. I expect that we're going to be moved out of this first half of selling within a week or so.
Wow, that's amazing.
Which is amazing.
It is. So, I mean, I could see why, but why did you want to do this? What made you want to bring this project here to the Suncoast?
Well, I have always lived or worked within 3 or 4 blocks of that site. I lived at 888 years ago, years and years ago. I think I was the first or second person in the building in the 80s. That was something. And I've owned buildings and had my offices on 1st Street, where Sage is now. I owned that building years ago. And I had an office on 2nd Street, a block away. And I've owned this land where this sits for many years. It was the home of the film festival in a lovely cottage that was covered in vinyl siding. People didn't realize that, but it was somewhat bug-ridden. So I felt like we needed to do something to relocate the film festival. At the same time, the Rosemary District was burgeoning, and there's a lot said about it, but it's happening, and it's happened. And it's taken a little longer than maybe the 15 years that they started talking about it back then. But now it's really hustling and bustling. The property values are going crazy. So the city fathers, in their intelligent decision making, decided to go ahead and allow for some density bonuses. And I thought, I've owned this land for a long, long time. Maybe we should get something in place so that we have the planning for the future. So we did the work and we designed the building, and I happen to like Mark Sultana's work very much. It's very well adapted to Sarasota and to the West Coast. And we finished all the work, and I looked at all these plans and I looked at the checks I had written, and I said, you know what, let's build this, let's just do it. And so with the help of a great team of people, and Mutual Omaha Bank actually has been really involved in it, and they've been great as well. They've been fantastic people, real salt of the earth. We started to proceed with construction. So we broke ground the day I think I was here last. And, we started building. I know there was a need for affordable housing downtown,
and it's
so we met it.
And you did, and it's moving so quickly. And we're always so happy to have you with us to talk about all your projects. Thank you so much. All right, well, next on Suncoast FYI, a look at the upcoming Mayaca River Blues Festival, so don't go away. Celebrate Old Florida with blues music along the Mayaca River, all while supporting a good cause. And here to tell us all about the 8th Annual Mayaca River Blues Festival is Marketing Director Emma Kate Silvestri and also Music Coordinator Steve Arvey. Thank you guys for joining us today.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Well, let's start. Tell us all about the Mayaca River Blues Festival.
Yes, like you said, this is the 8th year that we've been doing this. It's at Snook Haven, which is just off right off I-75, exit 191 River Road. So super easy to access, whether you're coming from Sarasota, Venice, or Northport. It takes place on Memorial Day. That's this Monday, the 27th, from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. We have fantastic blues artists from all over the world joining us here at Snook Haven.
All right, so before we get into the music, I was to say, who does this benefit? Like what organizations?
Yeah, absolutely. We're benefiting two wonderful local nonprofits, Venice Challenger Baseball,
Fantastic.
which they provide a safe and fun atmosphere for those that might not be able to practice baseball in a typical form with developmental or maybe cognitive issues. So they're super near and dear to our hearts, so we're happy to benefit them. Also, Friends of Sarasota County Parks, being that Snook Haven is one of our dearest local parks here. They do a lot for our community as well.
Okay, so this is a really exciting festival. So tell us about the music, because I know we've talked about international acts in the past. What have we got lined up this year?
Well, this is our 8th year, and we've got Nitro Bozeman, who's a legendary blues harmonica player from Chicago. And he's now in his 70s, and he brings an authentic, Chicago blues style. We got Sarasota Slim, who's been, off and on with us for years. He's playing. We also have the collaboration band. So we've got a dance band. They're more of an R&B soul band out of Fort Myers, because everybody likes to dance around 4 o'clock. We've got Ben Prestige coming in. He's the one-man band. We have a band all the way, Ghost Mountain Revival. They're coming all the way from Kansas City. And there's a whole load of other people that are coming.
I know that we talked about this a little bit before we went on air, but you're a musician yourself. So I asked if you might get on stage. I know you're so busy really coordinating everything, so it's a huge day for you. But any chance we get to hear you as well?
Oh, once in a while I jump up with a band.
That's awesome.
We really run a tight schedule there. If anybody's worked with me, it's we have 2 stages. So one stage stops and then the music. Yeah, so we've got a flow, and we got good vendors in between the stages, and she can tell you all about that. But we try to get as much music in for somebody. It's actually probably one of the best festivals. I'm really proud to be in the United States. It's not really big, it's really affordable, and it's just the atmosphere is incredible. So all the musicians love it.
It sounds fantastic. And I'm just sitting here. I'm smelling. It's too bad you at home can't not smell this, but some wonderful food as well. So what can folks expect? Maybe if they go to Snook Haven or actually go for the festival.
Yes, I brought some of our samples of some of our fine food out at Snook Haven. We have our signature baby back ribs here, our coleslaw, homemade Snook potato chips. We have catfish, we have smoked kielbasa with peppers, we have our shrimp here, and smoky brisket. Oh. So everything is smoked in-house. It's really, slow smoked and very delicious. We even have vegetarian options, so lots of stuff for the whole family.
I was just about to say Old Florida until you said vegetarian options, but that's really good. But that's what Snook Haven is really about, right?
We have something for everybody.
And it's old, but it's an Old Florida flavor, though, when you go there.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
right on the Mayaca River, so it's very scenic. You're really taking a step back into time. It's something unlike anything else in this community.
Well, if folks want to come out and experience this, how much is the ticket? How do they get tickets and get at the door? Or
yeah, we're selling tickets in advance. They're $15 in advance. You can go to SnookHaven.com to purchase them, or to the restaurant at Snook Haven or Sharky's on the Pier. You can actually purchase in person there as well, or it's $25 at the gate.
Well, that's fantastic. But Sharky's actually runs, right, the concession out there.
Yes. Okay. So the Pashota family, who owns Sharky's on the Pier and Finn's at Sharky's, also owns Snook Haven, or runs Snook Haven.
That's fantastic. Is there anything else you guys want folks to know at home about this festival, or what should bring them out, or what to expect?
Just that it's fun for the whole family on Memorial Day weekend. It's we'll have plenty of parking, so there's no issue there. We actually park cars along River Road and have lots of buses to transport them back to the festival. You know, great food. We have over 30 craft beers, craft local and domestic beers. A lot of them are from local breweries here. So, you know, if you like to pair your barbecue with some delicious draft beer, we're definitely the spot for that.
All right. And then website, we can jump on one of the websites too to learn more information if
Yep.
folks want to know. Okay.
It's snookhaven.com or myakablues.com.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us today. Super exciting. I hope that you guys raise a lot of money for the causes. So
Us too.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Thanks for
Thank
having
you so
us.
much.
All right. Thank you. All right. Well, after the break, we hear about some exciting events to look forward to this weekend. Coming up this weekend, it's the 3rd annual St. Armand's Seafood and Music Festival. Enjoy seafood dishes, desserts, and drinks, all accompanied by live musical performances from local and regional bands. Admission is free all weekend. It's St. Armand's Circle. Plus, the SRQ Margarita Festival. The event features food trucks, music, and 12 different types of margaritas. There will even be an incredible fireworks show to end the night. The festival takes place at the Van Wezel Performing Arts Hall from 2 to 10 p.m. on Saturday. Guests must be 21 plus to attend. And if you'd like to promote your community event on Suncoast FYI, we'd love to hear from you. This is a complimentary service. Please call our producer Andrea Chu at 361-4651 to view previous episodes. You can go to snntv.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next Friday on Suncoast FYI.